Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today we are making a tofu breakfast burrito. It's fast, easy, and what I like about it is it's hearty and filling, and it's one of my family's favorites. So let's get started. Okay, to start with our tofu breakfast burrito, we're going to start with a 16-ounce package of tofu. I have organic super firm tofu, and we're going to drain that package. And I'm going to work to press out some of the liquid in the tofu. So, because I want it to absorb as much of the seasoning and flavoring as possible. Okay, that should be good. So I'm going to crumble it into my skillet. I'm just going to break it up into small crumbles. Okay, and now that we have that ready, I am going to chop half of a red bell pepper to add. And to that, we will add 3 cloves of minced garlic. A half a teaspoon of chili powder, a half a teaspoon of comino, 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt, and then I'm going to mix this all together so that all of those seasonings get mixed in well. And now we will place this on the stove and stir fry until it's browned. So I'm browning the tofu and peppers over a medium heat. just to kind of soften the peppers a bit and brown up the tofu so it can absorb all of those great flavors and seasonings that we added. So while our tofu is on the stove browning, we will work on the potatoes that also go inside the burritos. So we will cut our potatoes into small pieces. You could, I microwaved these to soften them. You could boil them. You could also season them and stick them in the air fryer or back in a skillet. For time sake, and just I've noticed that it really doesn't make that big of a difference. My family certainly doesn't know the difference if I add it back to the skillet and brown it, or if I put it in the air fryer. It's just not that big of a deal to us, but you could do it if you want that crunchiness or brownness on your potatoes. Okay, so now that I have those cubes, I'm going to add a little bit of salt, along with a half a teaspoon of chili powder and a half a teaspoon of comino or cumin. And I'm just going to give those a good mix with my hands. That'll help them get mixed up a little bit better. It is a little hot. And now we'll just set these to the side and have them ready to go when we start putting our breakfast burritos together. Okay, so this has been cooking for about 15 minutes now, and I have stirred it, but you can see the brownness on the bottom of the tofu when I flip it over. So that's what you're looking for. So this should be about ready. So we can take it over and start building our burritos. Okay, now we are ready to begin building our burritos. So you want to be sure and warm your tortilla for just a few seconds in the microwave so that when you begin to roll it, it will not break. So first what I'm going to put down is a layer of refried beans. And normally I would put hummus here, but I don't have any prepared, so I'm just gonna go with what I have, which is refried beans, and that will work just as well. So we're going to do the refried beans, the tofu that we prepared with the red pepper. You could also add avocado or any other toppings that you would like. Cilantro. I'm going to add some chopped onion just because that's what my family likes. And a little bit of hatch sauce. Okay. And we can't forget the potatoes. Okay, and then let's see if I can get this rolled up. So, I'm gonna flip this over. And there you have it, a tofu breakfast burrito. Enjoy.